Embarrassing.
It's not as embarrassing as the reindeer nose.
I have an embarrassing story
Go on
that's
then.
kind of similar to this.
Go on then.
So in high school at lunchtime,
Yeah.
they sometimes had really good food.
Yeah.
And one of the really good menus were pizza bagels.
Wow, that sounds
They
good.
were really good pizza
sounds good.
bagels. And if you got there too late, they sell out. So you have to get there early, you gotta run, you know. And this day I wore a skirt.
Okay.
I wore a skirt, and it was one of those skirts that was tight where the gluteus maximus is, and then it flares out. So I had to wear a certain kind of underwear
Okay.
for it not to show. So I wore, you know, you can imagine, you know.
Yeah.
So the bell rang, and I'm like, oh my god, pizza bagels! And I started running to it, and I did not see that there was a puddle of milk on the ground.
Oh no.
And I slid, and I fell, and there was milk all over my legs.
Oh my goodness.
This is senior year, so all the juniors and sophomores and freshmen saw that. They were like, oh, and I was like, oh my god, oh my goodness. And then the lunch lady that saw me gave me it for free.
Wow, because she felt bad.
Sorry, I know.
Wow.
So don't feel that bad. At least it was people you didn't know. For me, it was at my school.
At school, that school must be bad because then they would talk about it for a
They
while,
did, and then the next period, this girl came up to me. Like, I totally forgot about it, and she was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "No." Oh my god.
That's brilliant.
It was so embarrassing.
I like that.
It was the most embarrassing moment of my life.
I wish I was there.
No.
That would have been fun to see.
You would have probably been the first one to point his finger and be like, oh my god!
No, I would have held out my hand to help you up.
No, you
I definitely would have helped you up.
No, you
Okay, I
wouldn't.
might have laughed a little bit.
After laughing at me and taking like pictures, and then you were like, alright.
Maybe, perhaps.
help you
But
up.
I would have helped you in the end. But yes, anyway. Catherine, thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing your Rudolph story. I appreciate that. Yes, brilliant. I have one here. Siazvani from Malaysia says, Hello Sam Panita, I just want to thank you for encouraging me to fulfill my dream to become a vegetarian. It's now been 2 weeks and I haven't eaten any beef or chicken, only fish and vegetables.
Wow.
So yeah, do you know, that's a good start.
Going strong.
I think the start is always probably the toughest.
Right.
So 2 weeks, I think
2 weeks, that's a
Siazvani,
lot.
when it gets to 1 month, let us know again, because then that's another checkpoint. So yeah, 2 weeks. Brilliant.
And then half a year, and then a year, and then 5 years, and then 10 years, and now we're like 30 years old.
Will Super K-pop go for 10 years?
I don't know.
Who knows? It could do. I could be here for 10
It'd be
years.
so fun!
That would be nice.
It would be a lifelong story to tell.
Exactly. That would be very nice, actually, definitely. But Siazvani, thank you very much for that.
Thank you.
Right, let's do one more before we play some music. I got Double S Madrika from Saudi Arabia. To Sam and Panita, what do you do to pursue your dream?
What do I do to pursue my dreams?
Right. That's
I have to work for it.
It's tough work. Nothing is for free, I've learned. Nothing is for free.
And it's very hard.
Very tough.
It's very hard.
There are, do you know what? I think to pursue your dreams, what you really want, there are going to be ups, but there are going to be equally as many downs.
Or more.
Or there could be more. Actually, probably there are more downs than ups, actually.
Yes,
yeah,
yeah.
that's true. That's
And it
true.
takes a long time for you to get up.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. So I think one thing is to be mentally strong.
Yes.
Mentally being strong is very important. Whether it be music or whatever industry you want to be successful in, you have to be mentally very, very strong and very, very
Consistent.
hardworking. Consistent, yes. But yeah, talent is important, but the hard work is more important, I feel.
Yeah, did we talk about this one time? We were saying that it's 99% practice and 1% talent.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's definitely the most important thing. I mean, do you know what? When I first started here as a DJ, I was absolutely terrible. I'm still, not great.
Just horrible.
Yes, I was pretty
So was
horrible.
I. I
Yeah.
mean, I still am too.
Yeah, I mean, we can't read or talk
Or talk, yeah, I know.
or do anything,
Or
but
speak English.
but we work hard. see that
Sorry, I just wanted to... we work hard.
oh, it was a remix version.
Yes.
It's a remix
You did it on
version.
purpose.
Yeah.
We wanted to put some music into this.
I'm into hip hop recently, so that's what I've been doing. Yeah.
You should rap.
I should definitely do that. But yes, hard work and hard work and mentally strong, being mentally strong. That's very, very important.
And manning up.
And manning up. It's always our advice.
As always?
As always, manning up. Do you know what? Let's do one more. Let's do one more. Mary from the Philippines Right, it's advice about school. How do you become an honor student? Now, an honor student that's a top student, is it?
Yes.
So a good student, basically. How do you become a top student? Now,
I think you have to study.
it's a good start.
I think.
And just don't hang out with friends.
Yeah.
Just study all the time.
Or, you can hang out with friends that study.
Ah,
and
that's
then
good, yeah.
you could group study. That really helps. My mom used to always say, why don't you have friends that study?
Yeah.
You only have friends that hang out. That's
Yeah.
why you always leave. And I'm like, Mom, no, you're wrong. But then the more I grow older
Yeah.
and I have, gained wisdom.
Yeah.
I think
You
that's
have a lot
so
of wisdom,
true.
I think.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think you definitely need to have friends that can encourage you to study, and even in our area, what do you call this?
Industry. Yes.
We have to get friends that are encouraging us to keep practicing and not really unfocus to different ways.
Yeah.
Just home and work.
It's not good to have distracting people, basically.
Definitely.
I used to have a group of friends who were always in the library. And I found that extremely boring. So I'd go in the library, sit next to them and pretend to study, but in reality, I was trying to put them off.
And then make paper planes.
Paper planes, yes.
It's the best, working in a quiet place where you can't talk, because everything becomes 10 times funnier.
And that's true.
And 10 times louder.
That's true,
You just can't contain yourself.
I know.
I love it.
But Mary, don't do that. Don't do that. That's not what we're saying.
No.
Yes, we're giving bad advice right now. Study. Study hard.
Study hard.
That's a good idea.
That's the only thing you can do.
Yes, absolutely.
And make friends with teachers.
Make friends with teachers because they'll give you good marks, and
I know.
that's a good idea. Yes. Right, let's get on another song. I think this is Thomas Cook with 청춘 Youth.
어딜 가도 길 위를 헤매고 타는 불을 손등에 얹어도 아무렇지도 않은 일인가 다 그런 거지 같은 곳을 돌고 돌고 돌아 길 찾아 나온 더딘 발걸음 조그만 세상 우주에 관심 있었어 그땐 몰랐지 아무 관심도 없었지 따뜻한 햇살에 시간들 사람들 지나간 추억들 아름답게 빛나라 청춘 날 신나게 넘어져본 그만큼 눈물이 난 거더라 청춘 날 그대로 그냥 봄이란단다 그땐 몰랐지 아무 관심도 없었지 따뜻한 햇살에 시간들 사람들 지나간 추억들 아름답게 빛나라 청춘 날 신나게 넘어져본 그만큼 눈물이 난 거더라 청춘 날 그대로 그냥 봄이란단다 아름답게 빛나라 다시 또 내일 해가 뜬단다
Right, more messages now.
More.
Yes, we got. Let me do one here. This is Leon Tail. I like that English accent, British accent. Very good. More. Yes. Hi, Sam and Panita. I wonder how you deal with two-faced people, those that may appear to treat you nice, but deep inside who dislike you.
Well, I think everyone
Yes.
is two-faced.
To some extent. Yeah.
There are different types of people. I mean, you have to be a certain way in front of this type of people and this type of crowd. It's all different how you have to act and talk. You talk differently to different, groups of people.
That's true.
So I think if it's like a person that doesn't like you but is putting a face in front of you, I don't think you should, confront them. Yeah. Unless you heard that they were talking, bad about you. Right,
yes.
I mean, so there's no point of...
That's the thing. I think in some situations, there's actually no point in confronting it or addressing the situation. I mean, it depends if it's someone who you thought was a really good friend, then it's different.
Yeah.
If it's someone you thought was a really good friend of yours, but in reality, they didn't think so, then you have to kind of address the situation. But I guess in a lot of situations where you meet people for work, I don't think there's much point in addressing the situation.
Or acquaintances.
Yeah. For me, because obviously, in this industry or many other industries, we meet people like that. And
of course.
And who are just nice to you for a particular reason.
Of course.
For their own gaining. Or
but I mean,
good.
Aren't we all like that?
Yeah, I think so to a certain extent.
I think we've all done something for selfish desires.
Yeah.
And, that's how the world goes round.
That's true. But Leon, so yes, if it's a good friend, then probably address the situation, but don't get too stressed about other people being two-faced. I think we have too many problems in the world and too many issues to get stressed about that kind of thing. So man up about it, dude.
Man up.
Yes, let's do it. We'll man up. Good stuff. Thanks for sending this in.
Thank you.
Anita, do you have a message?
I have one.
Yeah.
From Emmeline.
Okay.
In France. Question for Panita. Me! Do you think a relationship can survive 10,000 kilometers and a year of separation? Everyone around me says no. What is your advice?
Ooh, so long distance, 1 year. Oh, if it has a time limit, then for me it seems a bit easier than if it was endless.
I know, yeah. You never know the limit.
Yeah. What do you think?
I think this definitely can.
Yeah.
I mean, we live in a great world where there is Skype,
yes,
there is Facebook, there's so many apps on your smartphone that you can call different countries for free.
Yeah.
There is so many video messaging and so many SNS, so definitely you don't have a problem and just keep yourself busy, focus on your work, and definitely keep in touch. I think it's no problem at all. And it's only for a year, and a year goes by so fast.
That's true. But, I guess... depending on, some people are very strong and some people are kind of weak who get lonely quite easily. So if you're that kind of person, it could be tough for a while, for a couple of months. But I think if you are that kind of person, then, and if you really, really love that person, then really think to yourself the reason why you're doing it and just keep thinking only a year, and it will fly by. Literally.
And I think it depends on the guy as well.
Yeah.
Because if he is as strong as you, I wanna, I wanna keep this going, even though we're so far away.
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss you so much. But let's keep strong, get through this. I think it's no problem at all. If both of you are in the right place, then.
Definitely. So we're saying yes, definitely you can do it.
Yes.
Brilliant. I think that's a very positive message we've sent out.
Go!
Yes, that's put me in a good mood, actually. That's very nice. Let's do another one. Besma, Punita, help. Right. Hey, guys, I want to ask you, how do you tell someone that has a crush on you that you are not interested, yet at the same time you don't really want to hurt their feelings? What do I do?
When I was when I was younger.
Yeah.
When someone would say that they liked me, I would say, stop joking. That's not funny. And then I just walk away or something.
And that's how you would end